Hey everyone, Red Silvers here, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Team Racing. We're going to go for these last two CTR tokens. So first up we have Oxide Station. Longest track in the game. It's got some tricky letters. That's probably why we saved it for last. Actually, we just ran out of time because we got trolled so hard in the other levels, but this is the last standard race that we need to get CTR tokens on. Let's see here. I don't remember off the top of my head where they all are. I just remember one in particular that's really tricky to get. It would have been nice if that rocket had hit before he got right behind me. Oh, Vortex, you're a jerk. There's the C. Okay, that one's easy enough. Okay, and I saw the R. It's not where we can get it yet, but it's kind of on part of a crazy jump later on. That's what makes it so tricky. There's the T, which I didn't even see. We just kind of ran into it. But here's the R. Oh, we got it on the first try. That one can be kind of tricky to aim for because it's part of that big, long jump. So if you're not lined up for it, sometimes it's tricky. But wasn't expecting to get all three of those on the first go. On the very first lap. I thought we'd get trolled trying to find one of them. That's kind of silly. Let's take this luck and run with it. We'll go ahead and take these two out. That makes things easier for us. Be interesting when we start coming here for relics and stuff. We'll probably be doing a few relics today. Because I kind of don't want to do the yellow gem cup until after we've got more relics. Just because, I'll show you. When we reach that point. Or maybe like, right when we get to a certain point, maybe I'll show it off. There is kind of a quirk about the yellow gem cup, though. It'd be nice if those two would take each other out. Wouldn't that suck to get the great luck on the letters and then not be able to win the race? I mean, if you guys want to take each other out, that would help. See, like that. That helps. That was very helpful. Thank you. Oh, I did hit him. I was like, that went crazy because Crash dodged it and then it hit Pura.
Here you go.
That'll help too. Don't hit that nitro crate, because that would be silly. And nobody's probably going to hit that red potion, because that would be too helpful.
Hang on.
I think we can keep this lead really well now. Hit my own potion, because that would be silly! It would be silly as kind of the theme. Ooh, he hit the potion. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No! Right at the end. When I said that would be silly, I didn't mean that I want it to happen, game. Alright, we're fine. It's only 4 minutes. Yeah, it's a long track, like I said. Okay, get the fruit. we get more fruit right at the start here. Okay, we're juiced up. Cortex, get off my butt!
Out of my way!
Oh, missed the C. That's okay, I don't need to get the letters all on the first try, as long as I can get that sweet, sweet first place when we do have them. So I don't actually remember where the T was now, because I didn't see it last time. We just kind of... It's probably right here. Yeah. That one's easy. Okay, where's that R? Yeah, that time we didn't get the R. What's funny about the way that that last race ended is the one that won was like Engine, who wasn't even in the front of the rate pack for like most of the race. He just literally swooped in at the last minute and won. And isn't that just silly? Bye. Hi, Cortex. How are you?
The trophy's mine!
Yeah, see, this time Engine's hanging out up there, but like last race... Oh, Purra got that box right in. C! No C. Yeah, why don't you hit him with your missile? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to this one. Okay, let's get this R. This time we didn't make it. I'm gonna save this and fire it. Well, actually, we'll use it now. Get him out of our way. Although this race isn't going nearly as well as the last one, just because I'm missing all the letters. So we gotta get that C and that R. Go ahead, Crash. Hit me with a bowling bomb. Why would you come and, like, ram into me? Like... You want to get all up close. See? Thank you. Oh, come on, Polar, whatever your name is. Polar, come in. You gonna run into me? Run into me. Okay, can I get this R this time? Nope. That sucks. Yeah, the R was the one that I was expecting to have trouble with because it's kind of tricky. Every time I really try to do those slides, I don't seem to pull it off very well. There we go, double boxes. Why not? That'll work. That'll work great. Like, that's the kind of lead that I need. For that T, let's get the R2. Come on. I didn't get enough height. You can even practice this stage because back in the PS1 you couldn't race this one multiplayer, so you had to do it the hard way.
Ouch!
I'm guessing that means that Cortex hit one of my obstacles because he's not anywhere near me as near as I can tell. Okay, let's get this C this time. Thank you. Alright, it would be really nice if I could get the R. So I don't have to worry about it later. That would be really handy. Okay. We got them all. We got a pretty decent lead. Can we keep it till the end? Okay, I'm gonna save this till I'm on the 3rd lap so that I don't have to worry about hitting my own stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that first race, that's what happened, is I hit my own obstacle. It does seem like Purra's like right there. Not Purra, Polar. Purra's the kitty. Polar is the bear. I keep getting it mixed up. Yeah, now this is handy. So I'll save this one. Yeah, Polar's right behind me. He's like the only one that's right behind me, too. That's fine to throw a bowling ball at me. We got this one. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it's a long track to have to redo, but that's still not too bad. That's our final yellow token. Not a bad start. So I was actually going to record Final Fantasy VII today, but I might need the votes for the names before I can do the next episode. Alright, so the last token we need is from Nitro Court, which... It's interesting because all these courts kind of are linked to like one of the other stages. Like this is basically out in front of Cortex Castle. And let's see here. We're just gonna ram into some nitro a bunch in this one. That's just how it's gonna play out. Oh, I missed the... I was hoping to get that. Okay. Yeah, this one's kind of tricky, but you can get it while hitting a bunch of the nitro. You just have to kind of have a good system. So what works for me is either going around the, like, start at the inside and go out, or vice versa. It seems to be the solution, but you're not going to avoid all these nitros, so you might as well not even try. You can't just hit all of them. Oh, I went right over the wall. That's not what I wanted to do at all. And I mean, you can use the bowling bomb. There's like there's some strategy to it, but you can see there's also a lot of time. It's kind of just not going over the wall would be nice, though. So let's see. Where is the last one? Right there. See, like, I did that, like, really inefficiently, and we still had, like, 10 seconds left. So that one's not too bad. You just kind of... I think when you see it, you kind of want to play cautious and not hit anything, and that's not what you need to do. So with that, that is all of the CTR tokens. So let's head out. Okay. I don't want to go that way. I want to go down this way. And I'm pretty sure what they're pointing at now is going to be, oh, there are... It's pointing me to Gemstone Valley, I think, is what's going on. Alright, so... We got a couple of these we haven't done yet. And actually, that's probably why on the map there's two that are yellow. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Alright, we have Coco Park. Let's go for the relic race on this one. Coco Park is a really simple stage, but I remember the relic being kind of tricky. And I think, like, if you're going for platinum, it's definitely one of the hard ones. But let's see how well we can do on our gold attempt. Starts out pretty basic, although you can see you got bike boxes scattered a little out this way. That one's kind of a tricky one. And then there is one off on the side there you might have seen. Okay, so the one that's tricky is over here, look. That 2 and that 3, and see I didn't get both of them on one go. Those are the boxes that are going to drive you nuts in this stage. But we're just going to... Let's get this... all these ones here. And that one's kind of out there. So see, you got that one over there, and there's 2 over here, and then right afterward, you got this one that's here. So to get all of them, you kind of have to make those 2 jumps perfectly. And you may have noticed I'm not great at doing all these jumps perfectly. So it's kind of, it's deceptively simple, but we'll see how well we do anyway. But when it comes to troublemakers, or oh, where are we going to cut some time? That's where it's going to be, is those boxes that are on the jumps. And you can see, like, it's... You just gotta do it just right. Plus, saving that 3 till the end wasn't really great. So we got an easy sapphire. Let's see how close we are to gold. Okay, so we need to cut 12 seconds, but we missed a bunch of boxes. So... it's not entirely terrible, it's just... You can see... though a little bit of the tightness on it. I missed both of those ones that time. That's what's going to be the deal breaker for us. Getting that 3 earlier instead of later helps too, because I got that 3 at like the end of the race last time when it wouldn't do me any good. Yeah, so this one, definitely for a platinum, this is a pain in the butt, but hopefully we can get it with the gold.
Hey!
I was hoping to get that 2 and not be stuck there. But I mean, it is interesting to me how it's like this is a really basic, simple stage, but it can be really tight because you would think this is probably the easiest track in the game other than like Crash Cove. And it is a pretty quick, easy stage. Okay, can I get this 2 without trouble? Okay. Just to get it out of the way, because it's kind of over there. Missing the dang jump. And I mean, this is how we did this back in the day. We just kind of practiced it a bunch of over and over and over, so it makes sense that it's going to take some doing. That 2. Now see, I don't have the speed to get those jumps. This might just be a go and practice those jumps when... There are a few of these that I knew getting golds were going to be trickies. That 2. I don't like that 2. This is actually one of my favorite tracks too, which is why it's kind of silly that it's such a trouble one. Oh, there we go. See, part of it is that kills your speed, so you don't have the speed to jump. There's somebody really good at this game that's gonna watch this, and they're just gonna, like, head desk at me. Okay, we got that one pretty easy. I didn't get that 3 this time around, that's okay. Oh, I got one of them that time. Let's take that and run with it and see how we do. Okay, let's get the outer 3 this time. Because, you know, we might not even need a perfect on this one. We might just need to do some gumption. Okay, I am not going to go for the jump. I'm going to go for the one, I think it's right by the line here. Yeah, that one that's kind of tricky. Get the 2. Because I don't know, I'm feeling good. Maybe not a perfect. Okay. Nope, I didn't get those, but that's okay. Because you know what? I think we're going to get the gold anyway. So that works. I'll take that gold. And then, of course, I will see what the platinum time is. But it's not happening. Yeah, look at that time, 49. It's like, nope, we're okay. We'll take that gold. If I ever do Crash Bandicoot Warped for the channel, which is a game that's on the list of possible projects, I won't be going for platinums in that one either. I'll be going for golds at the highest. Although, based on the version I'm playing, I might get 2 free platinums anyway, because
Great. You earned a relic.
there's a couple of them that are bugged. Alright, let's do Papu's Pyramid. This one's kind of funky. It's got a couple trick spots. And part of it's just taking Chris going every which way on the stage. So let's see here. So you see those 3s there. That's the big weirdness here is we need to get those 4 boxes. And the only way to get him is to jump and get him. So I like to knock that on the first lap, just so it's not hovering over my head. Okay. Did I get all 4 of them? Looks like I did. And there's some tricky boxes like that 2 right there you might have seen right in front of that plant is just evil. Alright, so I want to do that 3, we'll get that 2. Not get that one.
What have I got?
But yeah, see those 2s like that. Like, that's just bad placement. And then there's that funky 3 over there. This was already a stage I didn't do too hot at before, but pretty sure there's one on the shortcut. Of course, we got everything on this section because we did it before.
Not good.
Well, since we got that delay, we'll go get this too also. There's one on that shortcut. There's a 3 over there. To keep in mind for later. I do like that you kind of see those ones at the start of the race. So you kind of already know, oh, there's something up there. Okay, let's get that one. Only got 5 more boxes. There's a 4, and one of them is right here. And one of them is on that shortcut. Could we get a perfect first time? And if we did get perfect the first time, would it give us a gold? Because I honestly don't know where I'm missing boxes at. Well, one's right there. And I missed it anyway, but... okay. Well, we'll get the sapphire this time anyway. I almost got it perfect, though. So, of course, you don't have to do that funny part with the 3s on the first lap. 109 for the next one. But by knocking it out early, it kind of helps. Let's see, if I can do this without getting hit by the flowers so many times, I think this one's not too bad. Alright, let's do this. Get them all. I just like if you get them all, then you don't have to worry about it later and it doesn't feel so bad, you know? Let's not get eaten by flowers today. Okay, well I got the one that I missed last time. That wasn't quite where I was aiming for, but shoot. Still got that funky one on the plant down there. Alrighty. Should I get the one that's there? Okay, we got funky flowers here. Ooh, and I got both of those ones. That was cool. Okay. Get the 3. Get that 2. Can I get this one and not get eaten? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, I feel good about this. And this time we won't jump, we'll just get the 2. Okay, we don't have anything funky here, no. I need to not take the shortcut. Because there's a 1 right there, and then I need to take this route. Get all those. So we're gonna get it perfect this time around. And it's just... oh, shoot! Well, we're gonna get the gold anyway. I don't know if that would have cost me a platinum, but... I don't think so. We'll get that gold. I don't think the platinum is that close on time, although that was a pretty nice second run, actually. Oh, I got eaten by a plant. My AI Coco got eaten by a plant. 42, yeah. I think you can kind of see when I see these platinum times why I see them, and I'm just like, no. If I had all the time in the world to practice, I'm sure I could do it. It would just take a lot of doing, but...
Great. You earned a relic.
That's 8. 7 of them are golds. Let's see, should we head to Gemstone Valley, actually? Yeah, let's go to Gemstone Valley. I'll do the purple gem cup, and then I'll do the yellow one to kind of finish off, maybe. Alrighty, so I'm going to do the purple gem first, because I think the purple gem cup is pretty cool. It's a little different. I mean, it's the same thing where you're racing on 4 stages, and you have 4 races. But this one, you're racing against the bosses. Now, they're not like the bosses when you race them and they have all the unlimited items. They're just normal racers, but... Big difference is since they're all, there's only 5 of you, you aren't going to have as big of a point difference in some places, because you're not going to have a bunch of people getting, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. And we're actually racing through the boss stages, so we're going to do Ruse Tubes, Papu's Pyramid, Dragon Mines, and Hot Air Skyway. So, it's a interesting setup, and we're not doing a very good start on this at all. Oh, that'll work. So, when you play the Gem Cups, you actually unlock different bosses to play as in the non-adventure mode, like the arcade mode. So, for example, you do the first Gem Cup, and you'll unlock Ripperoo to play as, which we've already done. So you can unlock all these guys that you can play as in single play, in like time trials, or like just like free races, whatever it's called. But it's kind of nice to see them show up again in the adventure mode, since like storyline wise, like these were the fastest racers that you had to beat. But I think it's kind of neat that you race against them and you see all these racers you haven't seen. And to see them all at the same time. And you do unlock a character for doing this race, but it is not one of the bosses. It's not Oxide. You can't play as Oxide. That was a rumor back in the day, but you can't play as Oxide. You can unlock Entropy through doing time trials, which we will not be doing in this playthrough. But for doing the Purple Gem Cup, you unlock Fake Crash, which is an interesting character that was based on some merchandise that came out in Japan, and they made him into a character, and he's funky looking. And I know you can see him in Crash Bandicoot Warped. He's hidden. You can see him in a stage if you look for him. And he might be in more than one place, but that's the big one that I know of, is that he's in one of the Coco stages, actually, fittingly enough. And of course, all these boss racers are playable in the remake, and you unlock them the same way by racing them in the gem cups. There might be other ways to unlock them too. I don't know if they have. I don't know what hit me there, or if I just hit my own TNT. Don't get eaten by the flower now. I don't want to blow up, please. Thank you.
You're mine.
Bye, Komodo Joe. Hello, Joe. So keep in mind, getting a second instead of a first can have a bit more of an effect when everybody's going to be getting more higher on the point range anyway. I think our spread's pretty even, though. It seems like Papu's just our second place person. But I just mean, if you remember, like, when we were doing, like, the green cup, I think it was, either the green or the blue, where we'd have people that only would get, like, points in one race and then never score again. It's a little harder to do that in this mode when you've only got 5 racers instead of 8. But, like, okay, so Papu's the only one I'm really worried about right now, because he's the only one that's close to me on points. Hello. And of course, they all have their own styles of racing too. I know in the remake, Papu is one of the speed characters.
So sad.
Well, I'll take double masks happily.
No sweat. Not
Yes, like I think if I got second in both races and Papu got first, we would be tied. But I don't think that's going to come up, because I think with this I'm going to be able to cut across and do that. Although he is like neck and neck with me right now.
here you
That'll
go.
work. Oh, I saw that coming too. I was like, I hope I don't get hit by that. Well, that... If I was going to get squished by the tank, that was the best way to recover from it. Yeah, Pinstripe, you and your Tommy gun just aren't cutting it this time around. Yeah, Papu is the only one to worry about now. But even so, I think as long as I don't get last place, we're okay here. I don't think they take the shortcut in Hot Air Skyway, but I'm not sure. I missed the shortcut. And yes, he did take it.
Watch your back.
I missed it again. Well. Oh well. Let's just milk last place for a little bit and see what happens. And isn't it funny, Papu wasn't even the one in first. It's Komodo Mo. Now he's up there. I mean, I'll just keep throwing warp orbs at him. I am not worried about that at all. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Isn't it funny that Pinstripe is the fourth boss and he is the one that's just not having a day? He's just not having a good day, I guess. We found out that not only was someone here, but they was smooching with his brother. Don't. Well, I'll keep the warp orb though. But isn't it odd that it's Komodo Mo that's the one to have the be taking the lead a bunch? And also, they're not super ahead of me. I don't know if it's just the game's rubber banding or what, but now they're like all right here. Like, I feel like if I had been in first place the whole time, that they wouldn't be this close to me right now. If that makes sense. Missed the jump. I missed it again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. Sure. This is a pretty sad final race in this cup. Oh, and the game's like, here, have a pity boost. That's not even gonna give me a warp orb or something now that everybody but Pinstripe is past the finish line. And he's gonna cross it now too. We got pretty tight on that one, but I think we'll still win because I think Papu is not gonna get enough points to win. Or we're gonna be tied. No, we're not. Okay. I thought he was a little closer to us on points than that. So we still won, but that was a really sad performance in Hot Air Skyway. Yeah, this is the rare time that you get to see one of them on the third place trophy here. We're at 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes.
Won a gem.
We got one more gem to do. It's either do a gem, do the other gem, or stop early, or go try and do one relic. Let's just go for the yellow one. It's a doozy, but let's just get the last gem. It might put us a little over an hour, but that's okay. Some of these might be easier tracks anyway. There is something special about this cup too, though. You'll see toward the end, we're going to see something different. I mean, sure, give me a warp orb in second place, but don't give me one when I'm in last place on the other cup. Which isn't fair, because I got a bunch of them. I'm just being silly. Yeah, let's just knock out this yellow gem. I don't remember what the other stages are. Engine Labs? No. Maybe we're gonna have Hot Air Skyway again, actually. Oh, Crash is like, goodbye! You follow that missile in first place and nobody... You do you, Crash, you do you.
Oh boy!
Here comes Tiny.
Goodbye, Tiny. Okay, Crash took an early lead, that's okay. Knowing how these cups are, now Crash won't win another race at all, but... we'll see. Oh boy. After we get this gem, all we have left to do is relics. Tiny Arena. So yeah, we're definitely going over an hour if Tiny Arena is one of the tracks here. I do love the music here though. Tiny, I know this is your stage, but sorry, I'm taking the lead early. I do like this track a lot. It's a fun one to play.
Pass it on!
We'll see how well my goodwill is about that when I get to the relic, but...
Here you go!
So, I will point out that all these cup races, these are cups that you can do in the multiplayer. So you can just sit down and do the yellow gem cup, you can do the red gem cup. So if you want to get in your traditional Mario Kart experience with multiplayer, that's something you can do with split screen multiplayer. Those good old days of your screen split up into 4 corners. And of course there is a battle mode too. So this is of course also your way to practice those cups before you race against your friends in good old couch co-op. It crashes in the lead, is not in the lead, but he's ahead of us again, and I don't like that. It's a bit more troublesome than I want it to be. So a nice warp orb or some rockets would be really nice right now. Excuse you, Cortex. Just come out of nowhere to steal my box. Everybody's stealing my boxes. It's a very crowded race today. At least I'm ahead of Crash now. Okay, that I will take. That is handy as heck. Let's get juiced up. Crash, get out of here. I mean, blow up Tiny and then get out of here. But get out of here. You were definitely not one that I want to be up front. You sure trying though. That'll work. Take both of them out. Okay, the only problem is I got Crash to second place by taking out Tiny there. Where he would have been in third if I had. That's kind of silly. Okay, so now Crash and I are even. That still put him... It still says I'm in first place, but I don't know what happens if the end result is a tie. So let's not find that out. It is Hot Air Skyway. So I wonder what'll be the last track. Also, I wonder if I'm going to die horribly trying to do the shortcut a bunch of times this time. Not that time.
This one's mine.
Oh, too tight on that turn.
Too bad.
Crash is up there. Of course, the good warp orb would be all I would need to help me here. Or I could just miss that. Well, if you're not going to take the fruit, I will gladly take it.
Here you go.
And I missed the dang jump again. I don't know why Hot Air Skyway is just such a hard track for me today.
Goodbye.
Here you go.
It's going to actually make this unwinnable if I have too big of a... Well, that'll help. As I say, if I have too big of a lag behind Crash... you for taking out Crash. That was very helpful, Cortex. If I might just stay ahead of him, that would be great. Thank you. That was very helpful. Okay, I'm not even going to try the shortcut right now. I'm just going to go. And hope that Crash doesn't take it. Well, Crash just took himself out, so that works for me.
Too bad.
Crash is still trying. He's trying to get up there. He's like, no, I want to still win. And I'm just like, nope, stay back. I'll take a first place at the end. That would be funny. After all that freaking out about being in 8th place earlier. Okay, 2nd place, but that's still fine. That's not a huge lead ahead of Crash, though. Alrighty, Crash is the only one I'm worried about. But, remember when I said Oxide Station couldn't be done in multiplayer? Well, this is the multiplayer cup. So, what are we going to do? Oh no, Oxide Station is in this one. What? Okay. Maybe it's just in multiplayer then. So, ignore me. I was about to make a point that doesn't actually exist. So I'll just come out and say it. In the multiplayer, if you do this cup, Oxide Station isn't here because you can't do it in multiplayer. So it's actually been replaced with another track called Slide Coliseum. Which, if you have been paying attention on the status screens or looking around, Slide Coliseum is a stage that's unlocked in Gemstone Valley. I believe it's the one that you get when you get 10 relics. There's 2 stages you can unlock. One you get 10 relics, one you get 5 gems. And so I just assumed that it was the one that you got in the single player. In this mode they had that same track, but I guess that I was wrong about that. Now I feel kind of silly. Because I thought this was going to be, oh look, here's Slide Coliseum, isn't that weird? But I played myself. That's okay, because I remember Slide Coliseum a little better off the top of my head right now, because we just did that relic. So yeah, I'm silly, just ignore me. Yeah, there's Slide Coliseum and Turbo Track. And both of them have relics. So there are 18 relics, not 16, to get. There's only 16 trophies and 16 of the... Well, there's 20 of the tokens, because you have the 4 for doing the crystals, but... Yeah, there's 2 stages that just have time trials to get. It's Slide Coliseum and Turbo Track. And I don't like Turbo Track. But that's okay. We'll be doing them in time. So one of them is going to be unlocked as soon as we finish this cup, assuming that we don't lose, although Crash isn't near the front, so I don't think we're in any worry of that right now. Cortex sure wants to get up there. He's like, hey, you used to play me back in the day. What happened? I can be cool. Well, that warp orb was useless because I fired it when I was in first place.
Here you go.
Hang on!
Which I guess is better than firing it
Hang on!
when I'm not in first place and getting ahead of it. Yeah, see, Hot Air Skyway just didn't like me today, apparently, because this track is going just fine. And I like the way that the standings look right now. That doesn't come close. So yeah, easy peasy. That time Crash didn't even score. So he had his opportunity to troll us, but he failed. So that's 5 gems, 20 CTR tokens, 16 trophies, and 8 relics. So we've got 10 more relics to go. Crash is sleeping again.
Congratulations. You've won a gem.
Yep, so you can see the blinking light there. One of the stages was unlocked. I believe that one's Turbo Track. Yeah, Turbo Track is the one for the 5 gems. Slide Coliseum is the one for 10 relics, which we're pretty close to getting. But for now, 79%. We're coming up on them. We're getting closer and closer all the time. But that's where we're going to stop for now. We'll get more next time. And as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.